Get Anshuman back on the sorry, I have with me Anshuman Joshi. Yes, right. You know, I'm going to talk about green energy and the specific push of the government over the Prime Minister pet project, which is the green hydrogen. And there have been plants that are going to be set up. There are the Adanis and the Ambanis that have put in great amount of funds in it. There are setup of plants that are going to take place in Africa. There are Norway-India collaborations and cooperation that is taking place. How long the gestation period for the results to be seen?
Well, I personally feel it is a phenomenal, concept to work on, and I think especially the EVs, the electronic vehicles, is something which is picking up pace now. So if you look at majority of the automobile companies, they're coming up with some of the other models, for their brands to eventually go ahead and try and test the market. Now, you'd also see a lot of places that, on the Honorable Minister of Roads and Mr. Nitin Gadkari, he eventually himself had launched an electronic vehicle and the hydrogen fuel, and basically this is something which they're promoting with a fabulous budget and contribution towards the sector. I personally feel that's the future, because after all, till how long do you think we should be basically dependent on the diesel and the petrol? How long do you think we should be dependent on these oils? After all, there's an end to it. So I think the best is going green.
Anshuman, talking about tourism and talking about creating these excellence centers, creating these unity malls, allowing for physical connect but also digital connect, that has been the push for the government ever since 2014 when the NDA government came to power. How can these be developed? One district, one product, encouraging our handicrafts are put at the front and center when it comes to tourism, when it comes to whether domestic tourists or international tourists traveling across these countries, or picking up these 30 and 40 promotional centers across the country and then making sure that they are made into world-class tourism hubs.
So let me answer that. So what's happening is this. First of all, I'd like to congratulate the Honorable Tourism Minister, who's been actually working on it for quite a while, and I personally am aware of that. So let me tell you this. There's a major change after post the pandemic. So I also run some 11 travel portals in the international markets. So considering that, I see that, on a daily basis, there's a lot of traffic which is coming to India. A lot of people, a lot of foreigners, a lot of Indians, NRIs, everybody's coming to India. So I'm talking about Delhi as one of the most busiest airports in the world. Okay, so you can see the transformation already, even though we've been through a pandemic situation. And then I also want you to know that the tourism ministry has come out with fabulous schemes for entrepreneurs, businessmen, and specifically who are into the tourism sector, to create infrastructure, tourism related infrastructure, ecotourism. And also the states eventually have to come up with a pretty good, marketing plan for marketing all the areas that they've got in their states, tourism, spots that they've got, and which they're doing, just like the Incredible India program. They're working on it. So every state is working on it.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.